Hello guys! Conscription is mandatory for every South Korean man, not least for members of famous boy groups such as BTS. Jungkook, the youngest member of BTS, is currently serving his military service. However, his presence remains colorful and entertains his colleagues in a unique way. Reported from several sources, Jungkook is often heard singing in the bathroom while resting. This custom was common knowledge among the soldiers who served with him. Known as one of the main vocalists of BTS, Jungkook's golden voice seemed to make the atmosphere in the military barracks more lively and fun. In fact, several other soldiers claimed to feel comforted and more excited after hearing his sweet voice. Jungkook really gives a new spirit here. When he started singing, the atmosphere immediately became cheerful, said one of the soldiers who were in one unit with him. This custom shows that despite being on state duty, Jungkook still carries his trademark as an artist. His musical talent never faded, and he continued to share his joy with those around him, even in situations as disciplined as in the military. Jungkook and BTS fans around the world feel proud and continue to support him during his enlistment. Many hoped that after completing his obligations, he would return with more stunning musical works. For now, Jungkook remains a beloved figure, not only by the army but also by his colleagues in the military. Singing in the shower is one of the unique ways to keep the spirit and provide entertainment for those on duty. Despite being in a strict and disciplined military environment, Jungkook still seems to be able to find a way to express himself. His habit of singing in the shower not only provides entertainment for his peers, but also shows that he is able to adapt well in any conditions. Some reports also mentioned that Jungkook's voice was often in the spotlight and heated talks among the soldiers. We feel like we have a private concert every time she sings. His voice really made us forget for a moment about the grueling military routine, said a soldier who admired Jungkook's vocal abilities. Not a few feel that Jungkook's presence brings a new spirit in the midst of the rigors of military life. In fact, some say that he often invited his colleagues to sing together during recess, creating a warm family atmosphere in the barracks. This togetherness became one of the precious moments for the soldiers, and Jungkook managed to become a figure who strengthened the relationship between the members. But on the other hand, BTS fans out there continue to wait for the latest news about this idol. Despite his limited activities during his enlistment, fans were still relieved to hear that Jungkook was able to serve his term with a positive spirit. Meanwhile, the other BTS members also gave their full support to Jungkook during his enlistment. They often mentioned on various occasions that they were looking forward to the moment when this group could regroup after completing their respective military obligations. Jungkook's habit of singing in the bathroom became one of the interesting stories that will always be remembered, both by his military colleagues and fans. It also proves that the talent and passion of a true musician like Jungkook will never be extinguished, despite being in a situation much different from stage life. With the remaining time he still has to serve, Jungkook is expected to continue to bring positive energy to the surrounding environment. Not a few believe that this experience will make him a more mature person and bring new inspiration when returning to the world of entertainment. The fans can't wait for the return of the Golden Magne with more extraordinary works. The passion and excitement Jungkook brought during his military service really became a hot topic among his colleagues. It is said that in addition to singing in the shower, he was also often heard humming simple melodies while undergoing daily activities in the military. This, according to the rest of the soldiers, gives them a different atmosphere and makes them feel more relaxed in the middle of a routine that is usually full of physical exercises and tactics. Jungkook's habits don't just stop at singing. Known for being always full of spirit, he also often entertains his colleagues with cheerful behavior and spontaneous little jokes. Jungkook is the type of person who brings joy wherever he is. Even in the midst of heavy training, he can make us laugh and feel lighter, said a soldier who often interacts with him. The instructors and commanders also seem to see the positive side of Jungkook's attitude. They saw him as not only dedicated to his duty as a soldier, but also as a person who brought good influence to the surrounding environment. Although his role in the military differed greatly from his profession as a K-pop idol, Jungkook displayed professionalism and a high sense of responsibility. This made him even more respected by seniors and peers in the midst of limited access to the outside world. BTS, Army, fans are also trying to continue to provide support to Jungkook. Through various social media platforms, they often share memories, photos, and videos of Jungkook performing on stage. Fans often send messages of support and create special projects to show that they are still waiting for Jungkook to return. On the other hand, the news of Jungkook often singing in the bathroom has also become a hot topic among fans. Many felt comforted and proud, as this custom reminded them of the relaxed and down-to-earth side of Jungkook, as he was known. This became a kind of consolation for fans who missed the presence of the idol during his military service. The other BTS members also continue to give their full support to Jungkook. They often talk about it in live broadcasts or interviews, telling how much they miss the presence of the Golden Magne. BTS has even prepared various plans and projects that will be carried out after they get back together. The fans were very enthusiastic, looking forward to the works that will be born from the new experiences and journeys that Jungkook experienced during his military service. This conscription period is a new chapter for Jungkook, which will certainly give him many lessons and life experiences. When he returns later, fans are confident that he will emerge with a more mature and inspired version of himself, not only as an idol, but also as a man who has served his duty to the country with full responsibility and passion. Until then, little stories like singing in the shower will continue to be a reminder of how special Jungkook is. This habit of his demonstrates not only his love for music, but also how he is able to bring happiness to those around him, even in the most unexpected situations. As such, Jungkook remains an inspiration, not only to fans but also to everyone who knows him. As time went on, stories about Jungkook during his military service became more widely circulated, both from fellow soldiers and from trainers who observed his daily life. Many are impressed by his way of facing the military with a positive attitude and a spirit that never goes out. In fact, there is news that Jungkook has become one of the icons of encouragement in the military barracks. In addition to his habit of singing in the shower, Jungkook is also often involved in social activities and friendships among the soldiers. He is known to diligently help his colleagues, especially during strenuous exercise or tasks that require cooperation. It was this attitude that earned him the favor and respect of many in the military environment. He has not only talent, but also a big heart. He was always ready to help and comfort, especially when we felt exhausted, said a soldier who served with him. Jungkook's positive influence was also evident when he became a unifier among the soldiers. With his warm and sociable personality, he is able to create an atmosphere of close brotherhood. In fact, there is news that Jungkook often holds joint singing sessions during breaks, where he invites his friends to sing along and forget for a moment the weight of military duty. It was these moments that made the memories of the conscript even more colorful for the soldiers. Meanwhile, BTS fans around the world kept abreast of any news about Jungkook during his enlistment. Through various social media platforms, they actively shared the latest information and expressed their pride for Jungkook, who was able to face the military with such a mature attitude. Many in the army feel inspired by his struggle and dedication and look forward to the day when Jungkook will return to the stage.